Here at Salcef, for 70 years, we have been committed to continuously innovating sustainability mobility infrastructure. The railway sector is one of the pillars on which globally countries are building their transition towards more sustainable economic systems. Many governments worldwide are in fact devoting huge efforts and investment to the extension, modernization, and development of their railway networks infrastructure. And 2021 is also the European Year of the Rail. In this context, we are thrilled to have the possibility to shape the future of the sustainability report. And at the same time, we are fully committed to cope with this responsibility at our very best. Our approach to sustainability is not simply relying on a sector and on activities that deeply and structurally embed sustainability. Our strategy also aimed at aligning Salcef to the most advanced standards and best available practices in terms of environmental, social, and governance performance. Of course, keeping a strong focus on the economic results and financial solidity to offer to our stakeholders a credible counterpart with reliable future. And this is even more true after our debut on the Mercato Telematico Azionario of Borsa Italiana back in December last year, a major milestone in the growth process of the group. A new journey has started. And when we think of our sustainable growth strategy, we think of our three ESG priorities. First, invest in more efficient operation to reduce emissions, also using more energy from renewable sources. Then, assure best-in-class working conditions within and outside the organization, providing employees and collaborators with growth opportunities and implementing an organizational and control system to make operations safer. And on the governance side, the adoption of industry-leading management systems and promotion of a sustainability culture among the stakeholders. All this fully integrated and deployed in our strategy based on the strengthening of our competitive positioning through non-organic growth, developing growth presence in adjacent sectors, and investing in new high-technology products and on efficiency of current fleet. The result achieved so far and the degree of awareness and commitment I see within the entire organization makes me confident Salcef will deliver on these goals for the benefit of all our stakeholders. During 2020 and the first quarter of 2021, we achieved two important milestones. First, in February, we joined the UN Global Compact, which gives us the opportunity to be part of the widest network on corporate sustainability, and more importantly, to confirm our commitment on SDGs. On the latter, we have done a lot during 2020, starting to integrate them in our business model and identifying the 7 goals that are more coherent with our business model and more likely to be impacted by group's activities. The SDG 3, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, and 13. Coming now to our ESG performance, in March we issued the first group sustainability report developed in line with the GRI standards. Here, the key highlights I would mention are, on the environmental side, 2 main items. First, the 36 million euros invested between 2018 and 2020 in the renovation and upgrade of our railway machines, which are the major source of CO2 emissions, being forced to be powered by diesel engines, contributing to the 2% reduction of energy intensity compared to 2019. Secondly, we recorded a major reduction in the water consumption, which fell 49% versus 2019 and 62% versus 2018, thanks to the new systems implemented mainly in our railway material plant. Then, on the social side, despite the pandemic crisis, we have continued investing in the human capital in terms of headcount, which is now approaching 1,400 units from less than 900 in 2018, and becoming younger and more gender diverse. In terms of our supply chain, I would then mention that Salcef is a strong supporter of local suppliers, which in 2020 represented 90% of the total. We have also implemented a supplier qualification system to evaluate the suppliers under many aspects, not only technical, but also financial, ethical, environmental. And looking at governance, a new remuneration policy for the key people is now in place, developed in line with the current regulations and market best practices, and including both short-term and long-term ESG targets. The progress made allowed us to improve the sustainability rating provided by EcoVadis, with two group companies that reached the platinum level, representing the top 1% of the panel. During 2020, we laid the foundation of our new approach to sustainability. The milestones we achieved marked the beginning of a process that, in full continuity with our heritage and DNA, will guide our action in the future with the ambition to continue improving our ESG performance. For 2021, we have set three main streams of activities on which to focus our effort. First and foremost, proceed with our investment plans aimed at reducing our carbon footprint through further investment on our fleet and machine in order to catch the benefits of new technologies in terms of reduction of energy consumption, higher safety and productivity, and developing our human capital with the focus on integrating the companies recently acquired, and at improving the other ESG KPIs. Secondly, improve our sustainability report in terms of both structure and contents, meaning further strengthen our systems and processes to deepen and enlarge the scope of our reporting of GRI KPIs using an accordance approach, and update the materiality analysis engaging both internal and external stakeholders. Then, last but not least, extend the work on SDGs with the aim to refine the analysis and get to more granular mapping and targets. All this supported by more structured engagement and communication activities. Everyone here at Salcef will do his part on this process, and we really look forward for sharing our progress with investors and all other stakeholders.